What is up, guys? How's it going? My name's Jackal, and welcome to the channel. As you can see, we are here for our Pokemon Red Nuzlocke. Right now, what I should be doing is finishing up Final Fantasy II. But I didn't know if I was going to get a chance to play tonight, because this would be my second recording today. And I'm just not going to have the time to play out the... I'm not going to have time to play out the ending of Final Fantasy II. I don't know how long the ending's gonna be, how long the boss fight's gonna be, if I'm even gonna win that fight. So, we're gonna save that for tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll have more time, even though I will also have One Piece to watch. But you know what? We should be fine. We should be fine. Tomorrow I'll have time to sit down and actually play. I should have time to sit down and actually play Final Fantasy and finish it up, assuming I beat the boss. So I figure, why not use this time, as I got a little bit of an intermission, why not get a Oisey Toisey over here to get him close to level 20. Because I want to have him leveled up the same way I had my Pokemon in my other playthroughs leveled up, so, you know how it's got to go. Ooh, excuse me. We're just running through the tall grass, if you know what I'm saying. But yeah, we're here to level up our starter, get old boy up to the appropriate level, and continue on with my journey. Not much else crazy. It was funny, I read a, somebody did a little Facebook rant on one of the communities I'm a part of. And, it attacked me directly. Because it was like, yo, I'm tired of watching all these YouTube channels where all these people are talking and ranting about their lives. Like, I get it, you have kids, but we don't care. Keep the conversations to retro games. And I'm just like, dog, it doesn't matter what kind of channel you are. You want somebody to talk about a given subject all the time, every video, and have that be like the extent of the topic of conversation. Like, realistically, when it comes to like a lot of retro games, people are pretty much gonna start the conversation of retro games with the NES. And what was the first Sega system called? I forget. It was like the Master System or something like that. I don't know. I never had any Sega systems growing up, so I don't really know the differentiation between all the different ones, you know what I mean? I just was never a Sonic kid growing up, so, I just don't know. But, you think about that, that generation of gaming started 1985, 1986? And if you're like me, I would say that generation of, retro gaming, to me, officially ended, because, every line is arbitrary, and I try not to have it be, a year amount thing. I try to think of it in terms of, landmarks. And when I think of gaming, I think of the GameCube, PS2, and Xbox era being the first generation that got normies into gaming, and therefore that was the last generation of consoles that really felt like they were still made for gamers. The Wii, PS3, and Xbox 360 era is when it started to feel like gamers were no longer the specific target of the market anymore. So, you think that that went to what, 2006, 2007? So, like, you're talking about 16, 17 years of gaming. And as of now, like, it's been the same amount of time since then as that entire era of gaming started. You know, you think, 1986 to 2006, that's 20 years. Well, since then, it's already been 17 years. Like, we're almost, like, that same amount of time since then. So, like, you want to loop it back around. You want Let's Plays or, like, channels that are going to have commentary to talk about a 20-year era of gaming that ended now almost 20 years ago. Like, that's unreasonable. Like, no one is ever going to be able to talk about anything like that. Especially because, I mean, I've made it no secret. Like, this channel is mostly for me. You know, this channel's purpose is to, give me, like, a little hobby, something to practice my speaking. It's not like I actually actively practice. I should. Get rid of ums and likes and other verbal hiccups that we all kind of develop and keep going just because, And of course. But we use a lot of, like, place fillers of words instead of just sitting there thinking and going, like, we say like instead, or, Yeah, don't you know? But no, that just seems unreasonable. Because I like to rant about my life. That's like the whole, like, that's part of the whole fun of this shit, bro. Like, see, I keep doing it. Now I'm going to be abnormally fixated on my speech pattern just because I made a point of mentioning it, of course. But yeah, I am going to use this time now to rant about my life. Not really, it's going to be like a light rant, but I just kind of, maybe I was being a bit of a petty bitch, but I was playing, I've made it no secret that I'm in a poly relationship. And, my secondary partner, her other boyfriend lives with us. And we were playing Smash Brothers together. We were playing Brawl, because I have my Wii set up there. And as always, like, it doesn't matter what Smash generation, I'm playing as Link, always. And I'm deadly with him. I can do shit. I can do my damage. And, he did it earlier today, where, he was playing as Marth, and he was doing the side B, where it's like, if you've never played Smash somehow, and you're listening to this video, because that would seem like a very small market of people who are watching a Nuzlocke of Pokemon Red, but also never played Smash Brothers before. That seems like a pretty small market of people. But, Marth has the side B where, it's like I think it's called like Dragon Dance or something, where like Marth spins and twirls his sword around, but you have to like time the button presses. And he did it earlier where he just repeatedly kept using that move just over and over again to do like all of his damage, all of it. Because, I'm not going to lie, if he tries fighting me regularly, I'm going to beat his ass. Because I did beat his ass, and I beat his ass earlier today. But he had a game where he kept doing like that side B for everything. And, I ended up beating him earlier, but I even made mention about it. I'm like, damn, bro, you did that one move to do like all of your damage. That's some shit. I kind of talked shit about it earlier. And then, 8-9 hours later, we're here playing again, and he does the exact same thing for a match. And I end up just pausing at the end, and I'm like, alright, bro, if that's how you're going to play, then I'm not going to fucking play. Like, Like, what the fuck, dude? Like, I'm not sitting here, like, trying to play, like, you know, I'm not sitting here trying to play against my son, who's gonna, you know, repeatedly use the same move over and 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 over again. Because, you know, you expect a child to do that, because they're a child. But when you are fighting in a game of friendly competition, and you got some dude that's just, like, the equivalent of, like, Hadouken, 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 like, the entire time. Like, eventually you're just going to be like, okay, bro. It's not even like he was smoking me either. Like, we had the same stock. So it's not like he was, like, super far, like, the gap between us was insurmountable. But it was just like, man, he was doing that shit earlier, and that shit was really whack. And then he does it again, and it's just like, alright, bro, like, if you want to do that, then fucking you have fun playing like that. Like, I'm not going to play like that. That shit's whack. I just want to play some healthy Smash Bros. I don't need to be fucking... I don't need to sit here fucking playing with somebody who's just going to do shit like that. We all know. We all had that one friend that did that shit. And I had to do to him what we did to what we all did to that friend back in the day. Be like, alright, bro, you have fun fucking playing with yourself then. Fucking, you have fun jerking it. I'll come back and play when you've decided to not play like the worst person ever. You know, of course, she's both of our partners. Like, she's just like, what's going on? And I'm like, he knows. Like, I don't gotta fucking tell him. Plus, I'm not gonna lie, if you say it out loud, you're like, he was using the same move on me over and over. Like, it's not gonna sound like, there's no way to make it sound like, not like a bitch. That's why I said, you know, I may be being a little petty about it, but it was just like, bro, you did it earlier today. I made a remark about it. Like, come on, dude, don't be doing shit like that. And then you go and do it again because, like, I'm beating the shit out of you. So it's like, all right, now I'm going to play like I'm 5 years old. It's like, all right. Especially when, I'm not going to lie, let me look up. I'm curious. Oh, I don't have my phone on me. My actual phone's upstairs. Boo. Give me 1 sec. Like, look, I know tier lists aren't everything, but, like, when you're looking at Brawl's character tiers, you got Ganondorf as being the worst in Brawl, Zelda, Jigglypuff. There's me. I'm Link. I'm Link right there. And, you know, what was his? Oh, he's gotten 1 spot better in ranking. All right, yeah, Link is right there. So he is at dead last. And yeah, Martha's up here. So, like, Martha's up here, like, where I can see the top guy in the game who's banned in tournaments. And my character's, like, all the way down over here. So it's like, I have to try really hard with my character to, like, do good and be good. And, like, I feel like, for what it's worth, I am pretty fucking deadly in that game. Now, maybe, you know, turn down the heat when I'm playing old boy a little bit. Maybe I should turn down the heat. Now, like before, Oisey Doisey is evolving over here. No, he fucking not. He's not evolving until level 20, like my starters always do, for literally zero reason. There's no reason. Is there a benefit? Probably not. It's probably only detrimental. I don't know. But all I know is I've always done it, and I'm going to continue to do it because it doesn't seem to affect my Pokemon playthrough otherwise. Maybe if I was doing a, like, you know, challenge run of this game or something, then, you know, I'd want to accrue every advantage that I possibly can. But since I'm not, then I don't care. I don't care so much. If we could get some random encounters over here. But yeah, no, like, Link is not a good character. And I mean, to be fair, I don't pick Link because, you know, he's low tier. Like, I play Link in spite of the fact that he's low tier, not like to spite it. I'm like, yeah, he's low tier. I'm gonna play with him. It's not really my thing. I just like characters and I just do it. And obviously, I've talked about the Zelda series quite often as being my favorite video game franchise. And that is no joke. I will play Link in Smash Bros. Simply because of that. And he could legit be the most broken character in the game, and I'd still use him. And I'd be like, listen, man, I've played Link since N64 days. It is what it is. I'm sorry the character's broken. I don't know what you want me to tell you, bro. I don't know what you want me to say. But yeah, so when you're just going to use, like, one move over and over again, it's like, alright, bro. You have fun. You play that way. I'll play you tomorrow when you can hopefully learn your lesson. Because I know he's going to bring it up. And he'll be like, he'll either play dumb like he didn't know what he was doing, or he'll just say sorry for playing like that. I mean, I guess he could genuinely not know, but it's like, bro, how could you not know that if, like, I'm just going to spam the same one move to do all the damage to you throughout the entirety of this thing? It's like, alright, bro, like, cool. Yeah, I don't fear you. You can go away. Then tomorrow I get to watch that big episode 80 of One Piece. Slowly approaching that 2-year anniversary of One Piece syndication. Episode 83, I believe, was the last episode released before the 2-year anniversary. I believe the next episode, if I remember correctly when I looked, was released one day after the anniversary. But that's after. That's after. That's after. That's not on or before. So yeah, 83 episodes. And I'm coming up on my first year of watching One Piece, which, honestly, it makes it weird to think that, like, yo, I started watching that show a fucking year ago. Almost. You know, I watched episode 1 on Halloween. That was the first day. That was the first time I watched that shit. Was on fucking Halloween. Which makes me think that's probably what I'm going to do again. Now that I think about it, I'm probably going to if I can even think clearly. Bro, I straight up, I just forgot what I was talking about. Full stop. That is the wackiest shit ever. Can't believe I just completely forgot what I was talking about. Like, completely. Subject and all. Most times I at least remember the subject, and I just forgot my line of dialogue that was coming next, but not this time. Oh yeah, I was talking about One Piece. Yeah, I think, since obviously, you know, every year the anniversary of something is one day later, or 2 days in the case of a leap year. But, I think that's what I'm going to do, is I'm going to keep it up that way. So, you know, I've been watching the 2 episodes that I've been watching for this whole year. I've been doing it, what's it called? Nice. I've been doing them on Monday and Thursday. Obviously, Halloween this year is going to be on a Tuesday. Last year was on a Monday. This year it'll be on a Tuesday. So I think on that Monday, I'm just going to do a video where I just, kind of talk about my first actual year of watching One Piece and what are my thoughts on it going forward and doddle-doddle-deedle-doo. I know the show is going to have its hard times coming up. I know that, like every show, it has its, especially because it's been going on now for 24 years almost, more than 23 years, almost 24 now. Because it's been 24 years, it's like, because it's been going on that long, you will expect to see, dips in the quality from time to time. Especially when, I know at various points, the anime catches up to the manga and they start to stretch the anime out a little in ways that are unnecessary because, especially with Naruto going on around the same time, seeing people's aversion to filler, I get it. But I personally would always rather have a little more filler as opposed to unnecessarily stretching things out. Especially a show like One Piece, where there's so much background stuff that you could just make shit up in ways that would be completely believable, or in ways that you can just headcanon yourself in. I can usually headcanon most things. As long as they're not, like, blatantly contradicting. There we go. 17, baby. Alright, he's evolving, but no, he's not. He's got 3 more levels before we let him evolve. But hell yeah, guys, he's at level 17. That looks like it's going to be it for the day. How long? Maybe we'll go 5 more minutes. 5 more minutes. Because I know this is a shorter episode. I didn't plan on it being a long episode either. I was planning on, potentially beating Final Fantasy tonight. So, the fact that that's not happening, yeah, it's just going to be a little bit of time. I am tired though, and it is warm in my car, as it always is. As of late, at least. Ooh. His pee-pee is 0. I'm ready to go to work tomorrow. I'm ready to just pump some package, if you know what I mean. Professional package handler. That's what we do. Hopefully they don't give me too much shit for not being at work today. I mean, I called my supervisor. Called him. Left a message. Even texted the big boss who doesn't like me. Sent him a screenshot and was like, hey, look, this is the call log. I called boss man. No answer. And I know he's, like, in charge. So, like, I even told him, I was like, I'm not expecting an answer back. I'm just leaving a digital trail so that way, you know, no one can tell me, oh, you didn't call in time. Because the very first day I ever missed work at UPS, it was just one day where just straight up, I forgot to set my alarm. And I wake up and it's fucking 5:30 in the morning. And I tried calling my supervisors. I tried texting them. Didn't get anything back from them. Either of them. I texted and called 2 of them. Didn't get anything. Come in the next day and they're like, yeah, we gotta mark you up for no call, no show. I was like, well, I did call you. It was way too late, obviously, but I didn't wake up until, 2 minutes before I called you. So I at least called you the moment I realized I should be calling you. It's fine. My work's always, supervisors are always treating me like I'm like one of the worst employees there, so they'll clearly be fine without me. They don't need me. I mean, they don't really need any one employee. They have other employees to pick up my slack, but the amount of employees that they can use to pick up my slack is only, like, on one hand. Because there are not many people that they can send all around the warehouse to do what I can do. Alright, one more battle and we're done. We will has done it. If I could find one here. Bap, 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 bap. Bap, 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 bap. Jesus Christ, it's about time. Holy fuck. Fuck. Took for fucking ever. I'm trying to think of if there's a Walmart on my way home tomorrow. I know it's a random thought, but I'm just trying to think of errands I want to run tomorrow. And knowing if there was a Walmart around where I'm gonna be would be super nice, super helpful. I don't think there is. I don't think so. There might be one, but I forget what's in that area. I don't think it's there. I think I'm imagining a whole other place. A whole new world. Alright, cool. Alright, well, we got a good amount of experience. Next time, old boy should be at level 20, and we're going to take Oisey Doisey and the good one over here. And, yes, the good one. Not stupid bug. Or fuck you. I miss fuck you, and the first day that I caught him. Not really. You're fucking useless and dead to me. But yeah, next time we come back, we are going to finish training up our Squirtle. Get him evolved at level 20 for no reason. And then after that, we're going to beat Brock's ass. And there's really nothing he can do about it. There'd be nothing he could do about it if I wanted to do it right now. But, I like consistency. I like making things the same. Especially when I know at the end I'm going to want my Pokemon at around the same strength level. I figure I might as well kind of, even it out. Make it so I don't have to do too much at one time, But yeah, till next time, guys. Till then, peace.